So what's up and welcome back to another video in the prep series. It's Wednesday the 14th of June. It's just currently coming up to 7 AM in the morning. Of course I'm about to get my breakfast in to start my day. Now today is a no carbohydrate day. Now if you're watching this video and you've been keeping up with the series, you've already seen the previous video. Now that video explains everything of the next phase of this prep in regards to my nutrition, what the changes are with my low carbs, my no carbs, my high carb days, the macros for on them days, my training split, my cardio, everything is explained in that previous video, so I'm not going to explain it in this one. So if you want to find out what's going on with the phase 3 of the prep, go check out this video. But now for the next 2 weeks we're going to run it like this and just see how much fat we lose. Now you got to understand, we're not trying to drop weight, we want to drop fat. But today it's a no carb day, so I'm about to get my breakfast in. I've already got my onions and mushrooms just cooking up. So I allow them to cook first for about 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm going to chuck in my eggs. So today we're working with 5 egg whites and 3 whole eggs, and also I'm going to put some spinach in there, and that's pretty much it going to be for my breakfast. We've also got a leg workout. Now most of you guys are going to be thinking you're training on no carbohydrates and you're doing legs. Now in the middle of prep, some days this is just what's going to happen. You know, I'm going to have to train on these days where I have no carbohydrates, but you know, we just got to push through it. It's going to be a killer. It's going to be, you know, hard on me, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to get my breakfast in. I've got some work to do first, and then I've got a client to deal with. Then we'll be training on later on the day. So let's get this day started. Alright, so here we go, meal 1 of the day. My egg whites, some whole eggs. Also with it, I've got my vitamin C and also my tablets I take every single morning. Most of you guys will always know, but for you guys that are new to the channel, I just have 2 tablets of magnesium, 1 iron tablet, I have 1 glucose and sulfate tablet, 2 vitamin B tablets, some zinc, and this other tablet which I completely forgot what it is, but that's pretty much it for my vitamins. My seasoning that I use at the moment on my egg whites is I'm using the Himalayan pink salt, only a couple sprinkles of that, some good old ground pepper, you can't beat it. And now I'm actually changing up from the low sugar, low salt ketchup, and I'm actually using the peri peri sauce. Now I like a spice, and this is actually less carbohydrates and sugars than the ketchup. This is a lot more macro friendly, especially now in the middle of prep. We don't want to be over obsessed with our sauces at the moment, but we're just trying to keep a track on it, because at the end of the day it's just all added calories onto our day. So I weigh this out, to be exact, about 20 to 25 grams, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to eat meal number 1, catch up on some emails on my phone, and then we're going to get off to work with my clients. So catch you guys in a bit. That's breakfast done. That was tasty. No carb day. That's easy. Alright guys, so last night I received a package from Strong Sports Nutrition. Now if you guys don't know, the owner of Strong Sports Nutrition is actually my coach. He also runs the supplement store Strong Sports Nutrition, and he also is the creator of the Vascumax and the Stimumax, one of the highly recommended pre-workouts that I love to use. So he sent me out a package yesterday, so we're going to open up and see what we've got inside. Alright guys, so if I remember correctly, I think I know what's inside. Yep. Just stocking up on some more pre-workouts. I've got the Vascumax V2, which is from Strong Sports. If you guys haven't tried this, this is the non-stimulant one. It gives crazy focus and crazy pumps. I definitely recommend, if you haven't tried it, give it a try. I did try and order some Stimumax off of him as well, but he had none in stock. So he gave me the next best thing that's like the most popular pre-workout at the moment, and it's the Uproar Extreme. Now this is going to come in handy just in time for today's workout. Seeing as today's leg day, no carbohydrates, I'm going to have no energy at all, so I'm pretty much guaranteed I'm going to be using this for today's workout. And I think it has around 300 milligrams of caffeine in each serving, so that's a good balance. You know, it's not too crazy and it's not too little. It's going to give me just what I need to give me that extra boost of energy for this leg workout. Like I say, Strong Sports Nutrition, the Vascumax V2 Stimumax. If you haven't tried it, you're from the UK, I definitely recommend that you go over to their website. I'll leave all the link in that in the description. Head over there and give it a test. The pre-workout is one of the best. I highly recommend it. But that's my order. About to get myself ready. I've got to get my clients done with and get the rest of this day started. Alright guys, so I'm just about to start my leg workout now. About to get my pre-workout in, get my mind focused, ready for this workout. I'm going to show you guys a few clips. I'm not going to go crazy because I'm not training with nobody and not just it's a no carb day, so I really want to focus and get through this workout. So I'll put a few clips together for you guys and then I'll catch you on the other end. So wish me luck. Hopefully this energy will give me that boost I need. We can kill it. wraps up our leg workout for today. Considering I've had no carbohydrates today, I actually felt really good and really strong throughout this workout. Like I said at the beginning, we focused more on heavy quad work and then light hamstrings, simply just to help me from not causing any injuries. I got to 200 on the squats as you saw in the video. I actually only managed to get 1 rep, and as I was coming back up, I felt a slight twinge in my right knee, so I just thought I'm going to play it safe, not use my ego and just leave it there. But what I done is I dropped some weight down and then just kind of got some volume in there, just get the pump in the quads, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, a few exercises on quads, 2 exercises on the hamstrings. I've done the Smith press, stiff leg deadlifts, just to show you guys what I'm doing, and it just kind of takes away more momentum from your lower back when you do normal like barbell or the Olympic bar. So that's why I just wanted to show you. It's a cool little exercise to use. And then I've done some seated leg curls just to finish off my hamstrings, and that's pretty much it. Also, I forgot to record, I've done some adductor work. Now I think this is crucial in a prep to really get those striations in the glute. You've got to do some adductor works. Now I've done 3 sets, around 12 to 15 repetitions. But that pretty much wraps up the leg workout today. As you guys can see, I'm in the studio now. I'm going to do a little bit of posing. I've got about an hour to kill, and then I've got a client, then I'm going to head back home, get some food in. But for now, I've just got my post-workout shake, which of course, no carbohydrates, so it's literally 2 scoops of whey protein. This is the isolate one, so it's less carbohydrates and less fat in there. So 2 scoops of that. I'm going to have an hour here posing. I'm going to show you guys a few little clips, and then get back home and get my post-workout meal in. No carbohydrates. I know I said it a lot, but yeah, today's gonna be a killer. Catch you guys in a bit.
Lot of dough. Got a lot of dough.
Alright guys, so that wraps up my posing for today. Feeling really confident, happy with how things are, happy with how my routine is. We're halfway through routine. You get a minute on stage, so I've done 30 seconds of it now. Still got another 30 seconds to work on, but yeah, overall I'm feeling really confident and happy where we are. But that wraps up the posing. I'm off now to deal with a client, then I'm going to get back home and get some food in. And yeah, I'll show you what that meal is back in the kitchen, so see you there. Alright guys, so it's just come up to 3 o'clock, I'm back at home now, finished up on my day. Client wise, I've still got other work to deal with, like editing YouTube videos and my online coaching, but don't have to go back up to the gym for the rest of the day, which is all good. But about to get my post-workout meal in, had my shower, had a freshen up. My post-workout meal looks like this. So I've got myself some diced Irish beef. This is extra lean, it's about 12% or less fat. So I've got 150 grams weighed out there. But first of all, I've just got my onions cooking. So I've cooked them first, let them kind of get like nice and crispy brown edges. And then once that's done, which is pretty much now, I will chuck on my steak. So I've got 150 grams of diced steak, which is extra lean. I think in total it's like 4 grams of fat in there. And also I'm going to put some green beans and broccoli with that meal. And that's going to be my post-workout meal. And after that I'm going to catch up with some editing. So that's pretty much it. Alright guys, so I'm about to get in my post-workout meal, which looks like this. So I've got my onions, my diced steak, I've got some green beans and broccoli. Now my seasoning, I'm just using some Himalayan pink salt, black pepper and some cinnamon. Now cinnamon on steak is really good, so that's why I'm having that. Just going to note down my weights and numbers for today's workout and also catch up on some editing. After that I've got some errands to run, so yeah, I'm going to dig in because I'm absolutely hungry. That leg workout killed me, and I'm going to enjoy. Alright guys, so I just got back from running a few errands, and on the way back I had to stop off and pick up a few supplies, and I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. So starting off, I've got my tins of tuna. Now this is very low in fat, so these are going to be ideal on my high carb days, because high carb, I'm very low fat intake on them days, so that's pretty much on the high carb days I'll get them in. I've got some Diet Coke, which is no calories, and as it says there, no caffeine as well. Now, reason being is I want a minimum caffeine intake as possible. I have my pre-workouts, I have my fat burners, which have some sort of caffeine in there, a coffee in the morning. So I don't want to overdose on caffeine because it's literally just going to fry my central nervous system. These are literally just to get that sweet craving out of the system, and it keeps caffeine low or pretty much down to nothing, so I'm not burning up on my central nervous system. So those are a little treat of mine. I've got my mushrooms, which I get in my omelette. Same with my baby spinach, and this little treat here, another little sweetener, which is some stevia. This is no calories, no sugar, no salt, no fat, no nothing in there. And again, something that I'll use on my ground rice just to give a little bit of flavour, a little bit of sweet taste. And that's pretty much it. That's a few of my supplies that I picked up. Alright guys, so it's the end of the night now. It's just gone up to 11:30, about to get my last meal of the day. And I like to end my day the way I started it. So I've got my mushrooms already cooking, and I'm about to chuck my eggs on. I've got 5 whole eggs and 1 egg white, and about to chuck that on, let that cook up, and that's pretty much it for all my meals. And I've punched everything into my Fitness Pal app if it wants to focus. So my target for the day is 1,980. I've hit 1,934, so 46 under, but we've actually hit all my macros. So protein 350, 10 carbohydrates, and 60 grams of fat. So bang on, and that's pretty much it. So we survived today, a no carbohydrate day. Leg workout completely killed me. I'm mentally drained out. I'm so tired, so I'm going to wrap up this video here now, eat my food and go straight to bed. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to join the family by subscribing to the YouTube channel. 12 weeks out, we've got a long way to go, but it's going to be fun. Make sure you follow along. Give this video a big thumbs up for me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe. Make it happen. Peace!
Keep chasing shadows, they're always haunting me, but